Let's do this, friends. Let's go for it. 7/7, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Asa, bitch! Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. Better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me on the instance. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss May Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she convicted the murder. We have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If you call for it, then prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir! My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. And I'm a detective in charge of homicides down in the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of the murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the window, here, and the cause of death, loss of blood due to be struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in the girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross... Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examining what? Couldn't have been a single contradiction on that testimony. Whoosh. Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? Miss Fisher couldn't find any contradictions in the witness testimony. She would bluff it and say press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. I've worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know something of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Doesn't it matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Okay, let's think. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Hold it. Hold on just 1 second. If I heard it correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May is suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid proof of her claims, Detective? This person can have his advantages. Yes! Sorry, I got an order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There's something I should tell you first, Your Honor, but first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the words Maya was written clearly in blood. Latches were also with victims. Also, there was blood forming on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote her killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. If we begin the question, I'd like to question you, Detective. Why did you testify about the violence the first time? I'm really embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. Defense may begin its cross-examination. Hard evidence. Okay. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On the words, Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. How did it get to the victim's finger if the blood was on the head? Hold it for a second. On which hand was the blood finger, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha ha ha! Nice try. Uh-oh, I guess it wasn't too hard what I was getting there. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction somewhere. Let's find it. I think it was the memo. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Ooh, up. Killer. A killer! Anyone can see that. Hold on. If that was the case, where's your evidence? We're... Detective Gumshoe, there was one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You said that the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note, and that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. A report from the department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, Detective. I love this game. I don't know why I love this game so much. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write down anything. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon. What exactly did you obtain in the autopsy report? When? It was the day of the murder. Pretty sure it was the day of the murder. Oh, right. The autopsy was outdated, Your Honor. What? The second autopsy from yesterday at Mount Crest. Death was almost immediate due to a blunt probe. But there is a possibility of several minutes after the blow. I see the results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see! Damn you, Edgeworth! I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Detective was a sham. You're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you not was the second autopsy report? No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit the report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer, as well as the... Oh my god, he's so fucking cheesy. Darn, this ain't good. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please. April May. Did you say this? Wait. Oh my god, her goddamn stance is fucking... Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th, when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like, in my hotel room. I checked it right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from Fayugo Lofts.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
It was like 9 a.m. at night. I looked at the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But then that girl, she caught up with her and she hit her. And the woman with long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every bitsy witsy. Wink!
Okay, something... Well, Your Honor? I see. It's from mostly solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor! Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques quite well. Your cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly... Hey! How dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross... Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with this cross-examination. Only because I feel like Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Make it a cross-examination.
It was like 9 a.m. at night.
Let's see what we got. How could she see the chair? I'm gonna present the floor plans. Objection! The evidence clearly reveals the contradiction to your statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence in the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? I don't know. Mr. Wright, please think inspector for making an accusation. Fuck! The press. How did you know she was in the defendant? There was only one person in the scene of crime, with a short, girlish figure. That's been his bullet point, Your Honor. He's right. I question this testimony. Hold on a minute. Testimony stinks! Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... you saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this,
Okay. If you had really witnessed the client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm not an expert in fashion, but her hairdo looks far normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of those things. The testimony is bogus. But, still, we don't know if she was dressed by the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, dearling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink.
Damn, I almost had her.
I did see everything. I did. The victim was a woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. And then the girl in hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, kind of statuey clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does that accurate the court not start a UTE?
I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin with a cross-examination. Witness accounts. To the right. Wait a minute. If you're looking in... she would have run off to the right. Okay, that's fine. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. and she hit her with a weapon. I saw it. That clock, it was kind of the statue of a thinker, I think. Press, ran after her? Yeah, I'm gonna press that. How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes. Press that. Oh, wait! You can't see the desk. I'm gonna press that. A clock? Didn't the comment that's my reason?
Well, don't look so sorry, Mr. Lair. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Miss May, what you said right now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
You just said the statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person is in much the same position as you recently called it a clock, too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain why you know this was a clock?
Ooh,
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with a trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw questions. Objection. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And if you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So what happens now?
What happens now, you'll answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it. It's the time.
So, you've been to the law office of Fanco?
No! Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law office of Fanco, where the murder took place, it's very close to the hotel. You could easily have heard the clock. Nope. No, Your Honor. I can give up now. Not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could. Ah, fuck, I pressed the wrong button! Not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court. It's the income of the fact the question rang. It's broken. I think broken. The clock's busted. Just look at it, Your Honor. Please examine the clock. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? Well, I'm not sure if it's called broken, but I doubt it could ring. This clock is missing its clockworks. It's quite empty. Ha-ha, bitch! Mr. Wright, would you care to explain the court the meaning of this? As you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar!
Fat?
Well, Miss May? Quite the show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask when the clockwork was removed. The witness heard the clock, then there was no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock may have been there after she heard it. That's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove the clockwork was removed? Ho-ho! Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the clockwork was removed was a phone call. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
Woohoo! You have a girly phone.
Wait, this phone isn't mine. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone. It contains a recording. A recording of the conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought in my attention? Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The God detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for this big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you, then? If you could. I should probably tell you that the clock isn't talking right now. It's not working? That's lame. I just had to take the clock workout, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which is what was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was it? I got so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
Your witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes, I do. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this is a direct contradiction to the piece of evidence already submitted to this court. It's made. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and one of that isn't here in police that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold at stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Get fucked! Oh, excuse. This is not on sale today.
Oh.
That's a thing.
What is the issue here, Porcupine Head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die.
How do you I don't know why, but that was the first thing when I saw her face. That was the first thing to come to mind.
Whoa.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Wink.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Let me explain how I see the truth of this matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. Alice had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. That is correct, Your Honor. There was no other way that she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I could show you the proof. This is the truth. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon as it was a clock. Well, have a look at this.
That.
I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were taping the victim Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not?
Ooh.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Truly that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Yeah, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I wanted you to hold on to me.
Again? What is it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Aye.
Aye.
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Lie.
Witness entered in. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer.
It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like this. Oh, so I'm the bad girl? Is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Is this a murder trial? Isn't tippy tapping irrelevant?
Gosh, she's saying what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While the court does not condense, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with the murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way! Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. You don't drink it quick. Ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee.
Think I'm making this up? Ask bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not at the scene at the time of the murder. So, where does this leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping into the victim's telephone. However, this was on a separate crime with no... That is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're just going to let her walk away? There's no way I can tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defendant have anything to say? Well, I think it's... Call the bellboy. The defendant would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
The objection is calling to the bellboy. Why? What is your reason? Because I hold the wiretap had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to the calling of this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And therefore, you must also accept the verdict of guilty from Miss Maya Fey. This is my condition. What? Better find something suspicious in the bellboy system, otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do now? That bellboy's gotta have something. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He clearly does look like a bellboy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That tea set looks rather good. So without further ado, the witness may begin to testify.
Very good, sir. I'm the head bellboy at the first fine Great Water Hotel, in business for 4 generations. believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening for our guest, Miss May. She asked for an ice-cold coffee that I brought to her at 9 a.m. 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. Brought to her at precisely the request time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense may be getting me customers. I'm ready. That's it. If I can prove Miss May was involved in the murder somehow, Maya will definitely be finished. Alright, let's see. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Watergate in business for 4 generations. I believe we received a call at M for our guest, Miss May. Hold it. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Oh, absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all sort of radiance, but I also heard her voice. And I saw them. And then I saw them, and I... The point being, I remember her being quite well, sir. Yes, what then? On the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was on the TV program and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock on the time of the murder. Precisely 9 o'clock, then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 o'clock p.m. How could you be so sure? This man was quite insistent to be brought by then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like a nice call exactly 9 o'clock. Oh, that's it. Therefore, I knocked at the door at the clock at 9 a.m. 9 o'clock, sir. You should be so particular about this time. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. And so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought to the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? Sir. It's more I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was onto something and wanted her bellboy to remember that. It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It is a bit tedious. Miss May leave the stand. Can't let this, can I? Protest. Wait. Please wait. Yes, this is the defense of that. One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. The charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. This is really my last chance. What do I ask him about? Room service. Tell me again. About your room service. Again, sir. It was actually 9 o'clock. I delivered room service May 303. Yes, I requested an iced coffee. $18 was charged, as I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't seem a bit expensive. Yes, well, the iced coffee was for 2, you know. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir. What did you say? Right there. What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying with Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you see, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite indeed. It was the good barrister, sir. Who, Mr. Edward, who... He asked me not to mention if I was specifically asked, sir. Oof! You fool. Haha, bitch! I've done it. I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room. Your Honor, you have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. But in light of this new fact, I hold it impossible for the judge to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as had been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping into the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man who was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other men from this court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. This court has acknowledged the defendant's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into the matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today. The trial of Miss May. Court is adjourned. Get fucked, bitch. Get fucked, bitch. Get fucked. I'm so happy I'm doing this. I love this game.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might have been your newest fan.
Oh, I was really just doing my job, you know.
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with its eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead. In today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss Maya. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happens to Miss May after that, anyways?
I heard that they arrested her. I guess she learned her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyways, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
You think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
This.
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony were all lies. In fact, there's only one part that has been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good this will do to me, after all. Anyways, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in the detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Alright, so we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to quickly go and get myself some water, because I'm thirsty. Because I've been sitting here and voice acting all this. Also, how do you guys like the voice acting? Am I doing a good job? I never really voice acted all of this by myself before. I've usually have more people here to do voice acting with me. So I'm kind of it's a little something new. I'm not really used to just doing other people's voices. So, especially women.